She's having a new leaf. I don't know why this lady always having a new leaf like in winter.
Good morning, everyone. Today I woke up fairly late. It is now almost 8:45. This is probably one of my latest morning ever. If you haven't met before, hi there, I'm Prang and I'm very, very grateful that you joined me today. I do pretty much like all things food and cooking content, health and fitness. I'm a gym girl. I like to exercise to build that strength, to kind of push my boundaries, pretty much just to find a way to live a healthier and happier life and to share that to the world that, being healthy can be very simple. So if this is your cup of tea, please subscribe and then tag along for the journey. For some reasons, sprained my ankle. I didn't fall. It was from probably excessive amount of stress. I walked a lot. And the reasons why I walked a lot is because we are planning to buy a house in London. There's a lot of viewing and I think that put a lot of pressure on my ankle. So I haven't been to the gym and tried to prioritize recovery, sleep. Maybe this is also why I woke up very late today. It seems going to be very rainy and wet. Today I'm gonna have like a Sunday reset clean and I'd like to also sitting down and doing some planning. I already showed that, in my 2025 goal setting sessions, I touched upon, how I ran my workshops and sessions with my partner. But today I really want to dive deeper into specific topics, especially for myself that I had not had time to do it. And one of the topics is about finance, tracking my spending. It is an uncomfortable topic to discuss, let alone, sharing it out there online. But I think to be able to achieve some of my goals will require finance management. I don't think that I will fully participate in low by 2025, but I really want to break it down and show to you how much I actually spent, the cost of being able to live on a healthy lifestyle. I'm trying to look out the window. Before it starts raining, I think I'm gonna go for a quick walk into the wood and then I'll be back.
I think the temperature is fine. It's just the wind that makes it feel really cold, and I'm glad that I'm making my way back. Lemonade, sweet.
So before lunchtime, I think I should just sit down and do my finance audit first, mainly because I feel like this is something that requires a lot of, a lot of headspace. I work well with these sort of admin stuff, to write things down in the morning. So I previously mentioned this already that we are looking to buy a house in London. It is something that I have not mentioned before on this vlog. Actually, we are in the process of buying it, moving forward to instructing the solicitor and getting the mortgage approved. So hopefully we get our mortgage approved and, I'll definitely update you all later on. But for now, the reason why I want to do like a finance tracking generally to create more mindful spending habits. I don't think that I have bad relationship with money. Even just for that, I still want to have a look at how I spend my money to cut all of those like unnecessary expenses, be more intentional and just to prioritize like quality over quantity. I have to admit that, to be able to maintain good health and fitness, to eat high protein, on a vegetarian diet or even just on an animal diet, it costs a lot of money that not many people actually mention it. Tracking your spending and doing finance audit regularly is such a good practice. It reminds me of my mom, who is now a retired accountant. She does this pretty much like every day or monthly, to go through all the receipts. I think I should adopt that practice. I know that I will have a lot of big expenses from buying a house, and also towards the end of the year, it is time for me to renew my visa. I mean, shout out to any immigrant wives out there. If you're not, the citizen of the country that you're living now, then you know what I'm talking about, the cost of being an immigrant. So here's my 2025 goal Notion board. As you see, I mean, it's very just plain because, I still think that I should learn how to use Notion properly. And right now, this is what I do. I just basically letting out my goals categories on this side. By the way, I'm still not done with this. As you can see here, I listed down the actual actions that I need to take. I have the status there, the timeline where I think I should be finishing this, the categories of these. For today, I'm looking at my spending and finance audit, and I already kind of listed down a few things. The first thing that I do to kind of like audit myself is to break down the monthly expenses and the yearly expenses that are recurring. Most of it are basically subscriptions. So for monthly expenses, I have iCloud subscriptions, union, which is basically the employees union, where we get kind of more like support if anything happens in the workplace or something that we want to push forward for better working experience. I have my coaching and I have my gym membership. So that basically coming about over £200 per month. For the yearly expenses, then I do have my Canva subscriptions. Half of it is for my YouTube channel, and then Grammarly, that I still use. I have my Fitness Pal, which I use to track my macronutrients and my food. Google subscription, I also add when all of these will be renewed. All of these together coming up to slightly over £400. With my savings, I currently have my saving goals for about £800 on a good month. And then I also have my investment portfolio. What I would like to do as an exercise, I want to track my spending between, maybe June is a bit too long, February and March. So these are kind of more like normal months for me. I create these tables, splitting down into main categories of things that I want to track. So I don't want to track everything. This will be specifically for me or my personal spending on specific items that normally cost quite a lot. How many times per month that I purchase all of these stuff. For example, in health and fitness, I will start with like vitamins. Obviously, things that I take on daily basis is, protein powder, helping tools, for example, compressed socks. So skincare is also a part of my health and fitness regime. I don't think that this is my lifestyle. It is a must for me. And then other supplements, for example, like green powder, more like things that aren't super essentials. Grocery, first thing on the list is the most expensive thing that I normally buy is Fire yogurt, which normally costs about £3. Aldi Greek yogurt. Social and hobby. So I have coffee and tea out. This is something that I set limit to myself to have like once a week, and also a meal out. Sometimes when I have a meal out, I don't have coffee. Extra activities like exhibition, gigs. I don't really go to gigs very often, but I would put that in there. Anything that kind of entertainment, drinks out as well, say, with colleagues. And then lifestyle and clothing, first thing that come up on my list is basically gym wear, because who doesn't want more? But sometimes you have to admit the fact that you have had enough. And yeah, I can't think of anything else at the moment. So these are the categories that I'm looking to track. like things that I normally buy, but and I tend to just be like, okay, you know, it's just grocery, like I don't have to care too much about it. But those things like still add up. You know, if I can find a way to cut it down or spread the cost a little bit, then I think that would be really helpful. Now here we have my very rustic tracker. I know it's not perfect, but I start doing this right now, then I hope that I will get more insight into how this is working, you know, and what else I can improve to have a better tracking system for myself. I think this is a very good start, and I'm very pleased how this turned out today. And the next thing is I'm gonna pin this in the kitchen. I guess we'll see how this is going when I come back with another report, including the way that I finally used this planner. I guess we'll see in another month time. There's a slight change of a plan because Yuan decided that we should go to the cinema and see some film. So I guess we are doing that. I have to crack on with my lunch and maybe do some quick cleaning. He's cleaning at the moment. I am back home. It was painfully long, but at least, you know, they planned this out and have intermissions. It was really good. At the end of the day, you know, I'm still like an art student, and even if you're not into architecture, it was beautiful, very well performed. Brutalist, if you have a chance, if it's on out in your in the cinema in your country, then you know I think it's worth seeing. Now it is pretty much like 10 to 8. Now I'm still cooking some gravy. We celebrated the Burns night yesterday. I'll have the haggis with noodle and some gravy. It turned out to be quite more eventful than I planned, but I'm very pleased that obviously we got to do the finance planning earlier today. But yeah, I'm gonna finish cooking my gravy and then I'll plate those up, then just basically wind down for the weekend and get ready for the weekday again. Thank you so much for watching today, and then I hope you enjoyed, and I'll keep you posted about my finance audit progress. Have a lovely day and you take care, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.